show and demonstrate an experiment how a ray of light can be refracted as it travels through a glass slab. To demonstrate an experiment, to trace the path of the refracted light through a glass slab, we need the following materials and apparatus: a glass slab, drawing pins, bell pins, sharp pencil, protractor, a scale, a white piece of paper and a drawing board. Place the white sheet of paper on the drawing board and secure its corner with the bell pins. Place the glass slab exactly at the center of the white sheet of paper and trace the boundary of the glass slab. And remove the glass slab. Mark the corners as A, B, C and D. Choose any point on the line AB and name it as point O. At point O, keep the protractor along the base of the line AB and mark a normal, that is 90 degree. Draw a line through the point O and mark this as N dash. Keep the protractor along the normal and measure the angle of incidence. In this instance, you can take an angle of approximately 30 degrees. Join the line to produce an incident ray and name it as PO. So here you can see that PO is the incident ray and angle PON is angle of incidence, and in this case it is measured to be 30 degrees. Fix two pins exactly vertical on the incident ray such that the two pins are at least 5 centimeters apart from each other. Place the glass slab on the traced boundary and try to view the images of the feet of the pins from the side DC of the trace boundary of the glass slab. Adjust the position of your head in such a way that the two images of the feet of the fin merge as a single particular point. This is the exact point where you have to locate. The third pin in such a way that the images of the two pins and the third pin all aligns and falls in a single straight line. Exactly at this position where you had earlier seen the three pins fall in a straight line, fix the fourth pin such that now all the four pins appear to fall in a straight line. The most important thing is here you have to weave at the feet of the pins and not at the head of the pins. Remove the glass slab and encircle the pin pricked areas, and here mark it as P1 and P2, and here you can mark it as P3 and P4. Use a line along the points P3 and P4 till it meets the side DC of the glass slab. mark this point as Q, and at point Q and along the line DC you can place the protractor and mark the normal. Join the lines and you can mark this normal as M dash. You can place the protractor as shown here and you can measure this angle, and this angle is the angle of emergence. The angle of emergence measured here equals to 30 degree. So you can see that the angle of incidence is 30 degree and the angle of emergence is also 30 degree. Join the points O and Q. This will show the path of the refracted ray of light. So when a ray of light travels from a rarer medium into a denser medium, you can see that it is bending towards the normal, and as it travels from a denser medium, here it is glass, into a rarer medium, that is air, it bends away from the normal. Extend the incident ray as shown in the form of a dotted lines. So now you can see that if this glass slab was not here, in absence of any particular medium or in presence of a single medium, a ray of light will always travel along a straight line. Any point on the emergent ray, place the protractor here and draw a perpendicular. So this perpendicular distance can be referred to as lateral shift or lateral displacement. The lateral shift or the lateral displacement depends upon various factors like angle of incidence, the wavelength of the particular light, the thickness of the glass slab.